Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The cross-up's good. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 2 with the life lead. Goes for the drive rush there. Goes for the throw. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Taking stock. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Knockdown. The jump in is denied. Drive gauge finally recovers. Goes to the overdrive. Solid blocking. Holds out with the block. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Will they try to finish the round with... Oh, burnout triggered! Player 1 baits out the attack and gets the punish count. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 1, they were not clear for takeoff. Player 1 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to take nice counter. Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Big opportunity now in this corner. Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive lead. They'll need to be very careful here. Oh, burnout triggered! Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. They've got the meter for a drive-in KO! Here's the final round.
J'ai l'impression que s'il gagne, il va dire non. Hein.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jumps, barely blocks the jump in. Good awareness on the crossover. Goes to the air. Both fighters are standing for hits the drive. What'll happen here? Reads the jump in perfectly. Gotta be careful not to whip it. This is gonna hurt. Takes the enemy's shield and gets that bump. The attack continues. That corner is starting to look scary. Connects with
Merde, putain!
Oh, here we go. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Throws them. Oh, yo, raw super hit. Can they use it? Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? A real test corrects them. Catches out the cage right there. We get pleasure. We're in for a
J'ai tenté. Hein.
Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. What a statement with that fireball. Who are they swinging at? No one could have called them. Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Je me doutais, les dire non.
Now, find a new rival.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Jump in, finds the mark. Goes for the fireball. Both sides looking for an opening. That was a solid anti-air. Knockdown. Tons of drive and help to work with. The low kick is blocked. What's the play here? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Low heavy. Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop. This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Timely side switch there, which will let them go on the attack. Get some. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Big gap between the two fighters, so they go out and fire them. Going on the offensive? Still very early in the round. Scrapping it out up close. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Blocks it. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Will we see a drive impact? Not much life difference. What? Anti-air. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Time to reassess the situation. Going on the offensive? Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Can't meet them air to air. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. KO. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. A jump drop. Checks with the sunshot. Looks like they want to set up with the jump in. Throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? This can lead to some big damage. What now? Oh man, this is a fair. Nothing stops this train. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Hey. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the weekend. Time to pump out. This is the time to believe in your ability. No, this is gonna hurt. Back to the corner. Are we gonna play impact? Hit them with a quick low kick. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Air slasher. From low heavy to... The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup? Knockdown. Goes for the throw. Deftly shuts out the jumper.
Merde.
Player 2 with the life lead. Takes the chance to hurt him. Player 1 may be just about done this round, but they still have a chance with a full drive gauge to tap into. Snipes him out the air. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Big low reaching heavy. Gets the jump in. Smart play with the throws. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Decides to meet them in the air. Sunrise. Knockdown and Player 1 can build off this lead. Medium kick. Side switch in the corner. Will we see a drive impact? Player 2 has a chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. Fight closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Perfect execution with the air. Player 1 with slick drive gauge control. Is this in the bag? Solid anti-air. Ooh, you left the low drop. You saw the stop. Order of the sun is coming. They push their way out of the corner. Yes, sir. More damage, please. Player 1 still has a chance for impact counter. Ooh, that's so sick. We see a drive impact anti-air in the play. Noticeable round. Okay, here we go. Rip the sunshot. A single hit will do it. Then banks it on the fireball. Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. The low block. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Had the radar up and running. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Good anti-air. Tons of drive and health to work with. Puts one in the pocket. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Decides to buff up while they can. Well-timed corner switch. Decides to meet them in the air. Does a good job of pushing back. Was looking for that jump attack.
Merde.
Down and that's the last stop. They've got the beater for a drive impact. Okay, creating some space here. Air slasher. One combo can end this round right now. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the KO? Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? From up above. Decides to meet them in the air. Both fighters planning something? Anti-air drops. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. And that's the last stop. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Ingrid's ready to fire off shots anytime. Going in, sneaks in above. Smart play with the throw. Player one holding on to that quarter advantage. Vanishing Sun, make your choice. Solid anti-air. A quick breather. Player one will look to apply pressure here. With the sunshine. Fires the sunshine. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. They are not getting close to each other. Bam! Sunshine! Full drive on deck. Back to the court. Are we gonna play impact peekaboo? They back down the flatline zone. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? No good up high. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Player one has been really leaning on that drive gauge. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. The low kick connects. Player one is just about out of drive after that. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block.
Ah putain.
Taking stock. Neither of them willing to back off. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Life lead opens up. Quarter makes it hard. It's a gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Putain, je rêve moi ou quoi?
Hands a little bit. Hits them with a stop and block. Jumps? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player two will look to apply pressure here. Decides to meet them in the air. What'll happen? Overall hit. Akuma looking to play hide and seek. Going in. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Goes for the fireball. The low. Player two needs to use the front of the corner. Drives it back, misses. This can lead to some big damage. Doesn't touch the throw. Player two brings it home.
Il est parti vite. Mais...
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Low kicks are a no-go. Goes for the throw. Still slugging it out here. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this match will turn out. No good up high. Deftly shuts out the jumper. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Throws them to negate the block. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. Projectile to try and change the situation. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive lead. Drive rush to keep it going. The jump in is denied. Rolling Soba. Had the radar up and running. Barely blocks the jump in. So little like they couldn't shake the projectile. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Jumps in. Shoots off a fireball up close. Checks that jump in easily. Now they can go on the offensive. Checks with a low tiger shot. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Will we see a drive impact? Brings forward with the drive rush. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Player 2 has the chance to win the round if they can put the low kick hit. Solid anti-air. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Life lead is there. Impact squash. Low heavy. Both sides getting ready. Dangerous range here. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? What are you jumping in for? Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. The last round. It's now or never. Going on the offensive? The match just started. It's anyone's game. Both fighters are standing firm with plenty low heavy, but no go. All the throw connects. Mixing it up with low tiger shot. Clutch anti-air. What are they gonna? The drive impact doesn't work. Both sides getting ready. The lows block. Throws them. Player 1 has got to work some magic with his limit. The low. That corner is starting to look scary. Connects with the throw. Amazing. Yo, rock super here. Player 2. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Knocked him out of the air. Side switch. Did we see a drive impact? He pumps the brakes on the impact. Ugh, take a seat. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Gets them in the air. Player 2 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that record. High Tiger's got to try something. Hits him with a stopping block. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak.
Yeah.
Heats it up with a combo into super. Knockdown. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both showed their hands a little bit. They must be thinking of a counter. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Sticks the jump in. Mixing it up with low tiger shot. Risky up close scrap, still brushes that off and keeps going. Goes for the rush. Nice tiger though. Gets the catch. Let loose a tiger can. Knockdown and player 1 is dominating this match. High tiger shot to KO. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Grabs him. Goes for the fireball. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. The low heavy hit. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Still slugging it out here. Good anti-air. All right. Gets the jump in. Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 chases them down.
Merde.
Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation.
Merde.
In a dire situation, they can't get some.
Putain.
Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Holds out with the block. Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still
Merde.
took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Springs forward with the drive rush. A quick breather. Both fighters need to find a way to utilize their drive. Time to reassess the situation. Checks with the low tiger hit. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner view. Checks with a medium kick. Rips the slasher out. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Fires off a tiger hit. Going in, player 1 just put themselves on equal footing with that super. Nobody blinked. Zones with the fireball. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What's that? Ooh, what a smart flow. Player 2 turns out. Closing moments of the match. One hit, but gotta do better than that. Gets the tips with the low heavy. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. It's time for both fighters to hit the drive. High tiger shot to try something. Player 1 blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning. Clutch, anti-air. They were waiting for it. Player 1 with the lead. Will they? Wow, sat waiting for this opening. Player 4 fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the weekend. Time to pump out. These guys are raw super here. Goes to the air. Totsugeki to the face. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with Burnout. Impact squat. Low heavy. What are they gonna do? Anti-air in the clutch. Keeps him out. Throws him. Notice the life lead as it tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. We see a drive impact here and whiffs. They're wide open.
Hey!
Player 2 clinches the win.
A new warrior has entered the ring!
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Showtime, baby! Round 1. Fight!
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checks with the projectile. Burnout is triggered. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. Throws him. What's next? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Drive gauge finally recovers. Gets him. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Can't tech the throw. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. At least one of them is having a good time in that corner.
Merde.
Oh, says no to the impact. Going in. Oh, burnout triggers. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Pokes with a medium kick. Solid anti-air. Player 1 has the closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
Round 1. Fight.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? No good up high. That was a solid anti-air. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out.
Merde, putain.
At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Will this super art connect?
Merde.
That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Rips the slasher out. Takes a trip. Player 2 in trouble with no drive. Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an opening. Oh God, this is tense. What's the next move? In there! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws them to negate the block. Freezes with power wave!
Merde.
Fires a power wave! Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it?
Ah, putain.
Gets the combo. Smart
Putain, j'aime pas quand il fait ça.
You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. So, what's next? Both fighters planning something? Burnout activates. Life lead overhead. KO!
Putain.
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Shows the medium kick. Jump. Breaks the block with the throw. Connects with the throw. Rips the slasher out. Their spacing is so on point right now. But clutch anti-air.
Merde.
Return to the middle of the stage. Sets up with the jump in.
Putain, enfoiré.
Two will have to deal with this game throw tech. With super arts into play, it's really perfect execution with the anti-air. Reads the jump in perfectly. Keeps him out. Oh, here we go. Oh, they get the low kick hit. Player 2 is looking to the low. What's next? Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Great overhead attack. Huge chance after that wall spot. Reads the throw and escapes. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? That corner is starting to look scary. Jump! Oh, they switch sides. Hey! Great job. They didn't take the throw.
Ah ouais.
Player 1 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Rips the slasher out. Gets the combo. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Gets right in there. Neither of them willing to back off here. Knockdown. Player 1 chases them down. Quick burn on the table. Blocks it. Closing moments of the night.
Putain, j'ai raté mon coup, hein. Putain.
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the jump in to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Jumps in. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Somehow pushes back. Yo, put that away.
Merde.
What'll happen here? Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Gets them with the anti-air. Barely blocks the jump-in. A drive impact could end it all here. One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round. Blocks it. Ooh, not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner. Closes it see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Still plenty of time left. Grabs and throws. All the throw connects. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. They may be planning to...
Merde!
Ooh, what a start.
Putain!
Both sides getting ready. Player 2 is barely anti-air in the clutch. Back to the court. Are we gonna play impact peekaboo? Plenty of help. There's a burnout. Throws him. Player 2 can't let this...
Merde!
They gotta start cooking. All the throw connects. What's next? Dangerous range here.
Merde!
Medium kick. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Now they can use drive. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? They're in the corner. This may change the match. Keeps them out. Turns out.
Ah putain.
Player 2 really had to...
Putain, j'ai raté plusieurs fois mes coups là, putain. Faire les persos à charge comme ça, j'arrive pas hein.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Low heavy. Throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 2 with the life lead. All right. Deftly shuts out the jumper. Holds out with the block. Backs them into the corner. Taking stock. Blocks the jump in. Throws them to negate the block. Big, low, reaching heavy. Player 1 may be just about done this round, but they still have a chance with a full drive gauge to tap into. Neither of them willing to back off here. And the throw ends the round. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. The jump in is denied. Checks him with a projectile. Air slasher. Long low attack hit. Cycle flicker finds the mark. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Knockdown and player 2 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Manages to block the jump-in attack. Springs forward with a drive rush. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Going in, will we see a drive impact? A parry? Jumps? Knocked him out of the air.
Merde.
Quick breather. Player 2 has the deck stacked against them. Can they squeak forward throw? Laying the pressure on thick. Player 2 is in a very good impact counter. Put the fear of God in.
Merde.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Open drops them from the air. The last round. It's now or never. It's a solid anti-air. This can lead to some big damage. Jumps up, crowns him from above. Throws him. What now? Can this drive bring them back? Rushes in. Touch the fireball to continue their hold. Knocks them out of the air. Who will set the bait at this range? Jump. Backed into the corner. What setup do they have? Can we see a drive impact here?
Ah putain!
Yes sir, more damage please. With super arts into play. Gotta do better than that. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Noticeable life lead is a comeback. Closes it out. That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, pop that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Long low attack hit. Still very early in the round. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Easily escaped. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Saw that jumping coming from a mile away and parries it perfectly. Opts for the throw. Almost had it, but he gets blocked.
Merde.
They don't score the punish counter, but still get a nice hit in. Uses the parry. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. They're being out. They timed that just right to get the perfect pair. Blows him. What's next? The drive impact doesn't get them the punish counter, but it's still good. Closing moments of the match. One hit, the KO! Player one hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. The opening on that impact. Will they take it? The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Burnout!
Merde, à chaque fois je me fais niquer par ça là, putain.
Player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Barely blocks the jump in. Knockdown and... Nice parry. Goes for the jump in. A drive impact could end it all here. Going in. Full SA meters on all in with a rush. A quick breather. Air slasher. That's a forward rush. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fire. Low heavy. Very. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are... The low kick hits. A real test of nerve here. A single hit will do it. Betting it all. What a finish. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Impact, squash, air slasher, knockdown, here comes the mix-up, jumps up solid anti-air. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Knocks them out of the air. They are absolutely will hits them with a stopping block. Put the exclamation point on that with an OD.
Putain!
We see a drive impact here. Holy! Punish counter sets the table. Amazing! With connects with the throw. Target combo into big solid anti-air. The brain on this fighter to fit for the counter in that situation. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. It is over.
Quand même.
Player two clinches the win, but that could have been anyone.
J'ai bien joué. 2 fois j'ai contré le Drap Impact. Hein. Ah ouais. Bon, en 20 000, je vais arrêter. Hein.